In this video, I will share 6 healthy, easy Mother's Day brunch ideas for all skill levels. If you're not the main cook in the house, but you really want to surprise mom, this video is for you. No matter how inexperienced, you will be able to make at least one of these recipes. And if your mom likes eating healthy, then she will love any and all of these brunch ideas. Also, stay tuned for the amazing Mother's Day giveaway of my 6-week clean eating plan and the 48-hour flash sale, but more about that later in the video. Let's start with the first recipe. This Greek yogurt parfait is a no knife, no heat recipe, perfect for anyone with zero experience in the kitchen. You will need a wide and not too tall glass, so it's easy to build. Get some plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and spoon 2 heaping tablespoons of yogurt into the bottom of the glass. If your mom likes it sweet, then add a drizzle of honey on top of the yogurt. About half a teaspoon. Then add a layer of raspberries, blueberries, or a mix of both. Make sure they're washed and dried. Then add about a tablespoon of granola or any type of cereal you have at home. This could even be Cheerios here. Then add another layer of yogurt, but without honey this time. Another layer of berries. And another layer of granola or cereal, and then drizzle some honey on the very top because the shiny honey makes the top look really pretty. And voila, your Greek yogurt parfait is ready. It's beautiful and delicious, and mom will be so happy. Here's a quick reminder before you go wake up mom and surprise her. Leave the kitchen nice and clean and tidy. We don't wanna give a surprise that in the end is more work for mom. Next, let me show you how to make avocado toast. This recipe requires basic knife skills and a toaster. The first thing we have to do is choose a ripe avocado. The way to check if the avocado is ripe is to very gently press into it. Don't press too hard because you can easily damage a ripe avocado. A ripe avocado should feel as squishy as the part of your palm right under your thumb when you have your hand tightly closed into a fist. If you find one like that, then remove the little knob at the top of the avocado and check the color. It should be bright green, not white and not black. To cut the avocado, if you don't have much practice with knives, I recommend you lay it on the counter like this, then cut in from the top where the knob was, and then turn the avocado in a circular motion with your hand, keeping the knife steady in the same position. Now, to remove the stone, don't do what you see other people do and slam the knife into the stone. You can do that only when you have a lot of experience with how much force you're supposed to use with your knife, or else you risk splitting the stone and cutting right through the avocado stone and into the palm of your hand. It's much safer to just gently push the stone out by pressing on the sides. Now, next up, toast some bread. You will need about 1 slice of toast per 1/3 avocado. While the bread is toasting, add the flesh of the avocado into a bowl by just pressing it out like an orange, and then use a fork to mash it all up. Once the bread is nice and toasted, spread the mashed avocado on top of the toast. Make sure you distribute it all the way to the edges, and then season it lightly with some sea salt, and then sprinkle everything bagel seasoning on it, or if you don't have that, then use any type of seeds you have on hand. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, poppy seeds, any type of seeds are amazing, one or all of them. And then your avocado toast is ready. It's so delicious and mom will be happy. Before we get to the next recipe, let me tell you about this amazing Mother's Day giveaway and flash sale that Green Healthy Cooking is running for the 6-week clean eating program. The program is designed to help you reset your eating habits, increase your energy, and improve your overall health. For more information, click the link in the description. One lucky winner will get this program completely for free. To enter, just tell me in the comments why your mom is the best. And then on Friday, May 12th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I will draw the winner. So make sure you check your comment because that's where I am going to be commenting and letting you know that you won. And also right then, right at 10 a.m. on Friday, we are starting a weekend flash sale where you can get 20% off using the code MAMA. And now let's continue with the next recipe. This salmon bagel with hard-boiled egg is an extra pretty brunch recipe. Healthy, delicious, and fancy, yet super easy to make. Let's start by making a hard-boiled egg. You need 1 egg per person in case you're cooking for mom and more people. Bring water to a boil in a small pot, and once boiling, very carefully add your egg or eggs into the boiling water. Don't drop it because it will crack. Take your time, then reduce the heat a little bit so the eggs don't jump around. Now set a timer for 6 minutes. Once the 6 minutes are over, take the eggs out of the water and leave them on the counter to cool down. Now cut your bagel in half, or if you bought already sliced bagels, simply pull the halves apart and then toast them. Once the bagel halves are toasted, add a generous amount of cream cheese on the bagel and spread it with a knife, making sure you have cream cheese all the way to the edge of the bread. Then add a few slices of smoked salmon on top, and then peel your hard-boiled egg, and then slice it. And now add the sliced egg on top of the smoked salmon. Lastly, top it all with a few sprigs of dill and a few capers for extra flavor and beauty. Don't you think this is just gorgeous? Another super simple and easy recipe is a breakfast salad. All you have to do is add a handful of arugula to a bowl and season it with sea salt, pepper, a tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, and balsamic reduction, and then use your hands to really mix in the dressing into the arugula. Then add a quarter sliced avocado, diced tomato, and a hard-boiled egg cut in half. To choose the perfect avocado for this breakfast salad, go to the avocado toast recipe, which was the second recipe in this video, and to learn how to make a hard-boiled egg, go to the salmon bagel recipe, just in case you were jumping to this recipe. The next recipe requires a little more experience in the kitchen, but if you know how to make a fried egg, you'll be able to make this delicious whole grain French toast. Get a bowl that is big enough so you can fit a piece of toast in it completely flat. Crack 1 egg into that bowl and add a quarter cup of milk to it, and use a fork to whisk both together until the mixture is well combined. You want to make sure the egg white isn't at all slimy anymore. You will have to whisk at least 3 minutes to get it to be super liquid. Then preheat a pan over medium heat. Don't crank up the heat to maximum and then reduce the heat. Very big mistake of any beginner. Use medium heat. If your stove goes from 1 to 6, then preheat it on 3. If it goes from 1 to 8, then preheat it on 4. If it goes from 1 to 9, then preheat it on 4.5. Okay, so just preheat on medium heat. When you place your hand about 2 inches above the pan, it should be really hot. At this point, add a little blob of butter to the pan, and once it melted, smush it around with a flat spatula. Then get a slice of whole grain bread and dunk it into the egg and milk mixture for about 3 seconds on one side, then flip and dunk another 3 seconds on the other side. Then place the bread in the hot pan. If your pan is big enough, add another piece at the same time. If not, then just cook them consecutively. Cook the French toast on the first side for approximately 3 minutes, then carefully flip it and cook it for another 2 minutes on the other side. Then put the French toast on a plate and top it with a few fresh berries and a few pieces of chopped pecans or walnuts or any other type of nut, and drizzle maple syrup or honey on top of it all. The last recipe is the one that requires the most experience in the kitchen, but is still pretty easy. Mexican scrambled eggs are flavorful and fun. Start by peeling a white onion, and then cut it in half and place the flat side on the cutting board and start slicing it. Remember the claw method for cutting. Tuck your fingers in so you don't cut into your nails or fingertips by accident. Once you slice the onion, turn it 90 degrees and start dicing it. You need approximately 2 tablespoons of diced onion for 1 serving. Push the onion aside and get a jalapeno pepper and start slicing it. As long as you don't touch the cut part of the pepper, your fingers won't get spicy. Make sure you simply hold it by the stem. You don't have to remove the seeds, you can just leave them in. push the sliced jalapeno to the onion and get a tomato and cut that one in half and remove the little green stem. Then slice the tomato and then turn that one and dice it too. If it's too slippery, take one slice at a time and cut it into dice. You need half a tomato per serving. Lastly, get a small handful of cilantro and fold it into half and then half again, and then cut the cilantro into small pieces. Now crack 2 eggs per serving into a small bowl and add about a 1/4 teaspoon salt and a little bit of black pepper to it, and whisk until it's well combined. Preheat a pan over medium heat and wait until it's nice and hot. Once it's hot, add a drizzle of oil and then fry the diced onion and jalapeno for about 1 minute or until a few pieces start browning. Now, don't get alarmed if you feel like coughing. This is the jalapeno. It's perfectly normal. It's safe. Nothing will happen. Just cough to the side. Then add the diced tomato and move that around for maybe 30 seconds. And then add the whisked egg and move it so it cooks evenly. Now turn off the heat and add the cilantro last. Give it a quick stir and then serve it on a plate. You can serve the Mexican scrambled eggs with a piece of toast. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're gonna give 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 recipes a try. If you do, please don't forget to snap a picture and show me. I can't wait to see the pictures and I can't wait to hear the feedback if your mom loved it. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, and don't forget to set your alarm for the flash sale. And I'll see you with my next video. Bye.